Alright, boys and girls, Space Goats here for another unboxing video. This is something that, well, I've been waiting a long time to get. I seen him come out at one of the CES's. Man, it's been a while. It's been like a year and a half, 2 years. And they finally come out with them. Man, are they expensive too. I never would have thought I paid $50 for a case fan, let alone 7 of them. 7? No, I'm sorry, 9 of them. But what we have today is the Lian-Li Unifan SL120 RGB fans. Now these fans, like I said, I have 6 of the 120 fans going in a computer build. I will announce who the computer build's for probably towards the end of the, when I get done with the computer or sometime. Anyways, these fans do not have cables. I did open one box up because the bottom of the box had a little crush part, and I opened the box to actually make sure everything was okay. I have not actually looked at these fans yet, other than in the bubble wrap. So what I wanted to do for you guys today is a quick little overview of these fans, and then I'm going to hook them up to a power supply to see what they look like. Now, you do get, there's some software you can install by Lian-Li. It's a fan control. And they say that you can daisy chain up to like 16 of these fans together. I'm not 100% sure how much power each one of these is going to pull. I mean, they have a controller, so we'll have to look at their controller here. That's what this is. So and we got connectors. Now these are, if you run each fan individually, you can clip this onto the fan. I'll just show you that here in a minute. So this hopefully won't take too long a video. This might be a little while setting this up, and I'm watching it first time with you guys. So now these fans, I mean, these things are nice, man. I tell you what, got the old Panda spin in it. You have your male connector on this side, your female connector on this side. And they're molded so that you can actually click these things together. They got slots and grooves and stuff in them. They got a nice chrome finish right here. And these are nice. I'm not going to open up the other box. I'm just going to do the one box here. So, okay. So there's our fan. Now, like I said, the nice thing about these, and that's why you pay the money for them, is there's no cables on them. I mean, this is going to be, hopefully, knock on wood, one of the easiest cable routing, jobs in a case that I've ever done. I hope that was the goal with these things. Now, there is on the fan, I don't know how well you guys can see this, there's 2 little dots here and there's a single dot there that's telling you the direction that these things are supposed to click together. So you have a groove and a groove, put them together, click, that's it. So put the groove in, slot, click, click, boom, there you go. Now those are all attached. It's all one unit, and you put those inside the case just like that. Now you'll have to use one of these with the controller or your motherboard. So there is a normal 4-pin fan header, so you'll have all the fan controls, and then you have a 3-pin, what I assume is which I don't assume, I know they are addressable RGBs, or yes, just making sure I read the fan, or I read the box right. They are addressable RGBs. So this is your cable right here. This is all you need to operate these 3 fans. If I wanted to put another fan over here in the case, because it's a it's a 480 millimeter radiator or something, you add a fourth fan here, you have a single adjustable RGB cable and a single fan power cable. And just like the rest of these, this is going to click in down here on your male connector. And what direction has it got to go in? Make sure I got this going right. Oh, there we go. Okay. We got a little small groove right here and right here. So click that down there. Click, and that's it. No wonder these things are kind of expensive. Now this is your fan controller. Hopefully you guys can see all this. I don't have a preview, so we got fan screws, tiny little nut sack. I mean screw sack. We have adjustable RGB cable. This is going to be for the motherboard control, looks like. So you can go from the motherboard. That looks like a tack sensor. I haven't actually read through all the book yet. We got some anti-foam sticky pads. That looks like a magnet almost. Is that a magnet? No, just a foam pad. And we have a SATA power. So it looks like we'll have to use a SATA on this build. And you have your adjustable RGB connectors here. So let me look at the drawings here and see what that other cable's for. Tells me anything? So we're gonna have our controller. Oh, one of these is going to be a USB cable, apparently. I don't know which one. Oh, it's in the bag. Okay, it's in the bag with the fan and stuff. So let me find a cutting tool. I think my X-Acto knife blade's a little dull. So now we have, this will be our controller, and it has 4. So you have 4 RGB. These are RGB plugs right here. And you have 4 fan headers. This will go to the motherboard for USB power or USB control. Then you're going to have a, looks like a 4-pin here that you can either plug. Okay, then we got the USB one there. You got the adjustable RGB one, can go here with a fan. It would be for your tack, which we don't need the adjustable RGB because I think we can use the software for Lian-Li through the USB as the controller. I don't know yet, so we'll see. And this one is for power. So we do have a 4-pin. So this is our power one. Sorry guys, I'm figuring this out with you guys. I have not looked at this. I haven't studied it. I haven't watched any videos on how these things hook up. I'm doing this all the same time you guys are. And well, I don't know. Is that an actual screen? I don't know. I haven't said it's a controller. These are magnetic fluid dynamic bearings, 32 LEDs in each fan. You know, it does not say. Alright, I think we're going to have to fire this thing up. I'm going to get this power supply over here in just a second. Where are we at? We're at 10 minutes. I'm going to get this power supply plugged in. And I want to fire this thing up. I want to see what it looks like. Because we got SATA. I don't need the USB. These are adjustable RGB cables here. This goes to your motherboard. This is for your fan control. Would be for your tacks. We may need this one. I don't know. This would be a, looks like an RGB, adjustable RGB splitter. If you needed to use it, which I don't. It gets you if you have multiple fans, multiple one of these. So let's fire this thing up. I want to see what it looks like, because what I'm thinking, this controller has 4 on it, so I can control 4 sets of fans, 4 sets of 4 fans with this one controller. So I want to plug this into number 1. I want to plug this into here. I'm gonna grab this power supply real quick. The one I just did a video on, this little SFX power supply. I'll have to plug this in, plug that in. Let me grab a power supply, turny-on thingy. Grab a cable, and I need SATA. All right. So we got this. Probably don't really need that, but I'm gonna plug it in anyways. We have our power turny-on thingy. I've used little jumpers to jump these things. Yeah, 6 one after the other. Since a lot of the EVGA, what were these? Oh, EVGA power supplies. Almost every one of them come with one of these things. So I use them now. I probably got 20 of them from all the EVGA power supplies I've used. So plug that in. Plug in our controller. Make sure I got my pins going the right way. All right. If I turn this on, the fan spin. But since I don't have RGB control hooked up to this, I guess to the motherboard through the USB, it's not going to light up the RGB on it. That sucks. I was hoping they would light up, but they do spin good though. And man, there's so much noise in my room because they're wide open. They move a lot of air though, and they got a little hum to them at full RPM, but they're not terrible. I mean, it's not like a Delta fan in a server case. I mean, you can definitely hear it, but with 3 3D printers running right now, I can barely hear them. So, man, I was hoping we get some RGB out of these things with this controller. I don't. Man. Oh well. I was hoping I would control it, or have some like a automatic standard, whatever it is, just like the rainbow or something. Yeah, because here's all the software, group 1, group 2, so everything can be, all the fans in this case are going to be controlled off of one controller. So I'll have a set of cables like this going to this one controller, this going to the motherboard, and that's it. Any other time I've dealt with Corsair fans, everyone knows I've dealt with it. You have a controller, which is great, but you can only control up to 6 fans on it. So if you got 9 fans in your case or whatever, you got to get another controller, or you got to do something a little differently, especially with the RGB part of it. With this being four fan hub, I mean groups, up to 16 fans on this one controller, that means I can control all the fans in this case off this controller. And there'll be a fan back there, fans top and bottom and fans on for the AIO. So I'll use all 4 groups, but I'll have 9 fans. So I'll have 8 wires total here, and I'll have power, USB, and I may or may not need this one. That's it for all the fans. So cable management should be a breeze with this thing. All right, guys. Well, this run a little longer than I thought it was going to be. So let me. I'll get you guys in the next one. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check out my Amazon affiliate link. Get you guys a Space Goats t-shirt. I mean, I wear it all the time. And if you guys get a t-shirt, I would highly recommend one of the Heather ones. These Heather gray shirts, almost like wearing a nightgown, night shirt or something like that. These are probably the most comfortable t-shirts I have. So, all right, I'll catch you guys in the next one.